throw by Siakam, rimming good. Now the Sixers trail by 10 with 5.5 to go. If they're going to sweep the Raptors, it'll be a remarkable comeback. Maxey on the move. Maxey with a layup, left it short, and Embiid got it. It goes out of bounds. So Maxey was a little further away than one would hope on a driving attempt. Difficult angle, could not get it. And the Raptors with a chance to push the lead to 12 or 13.
Oh, ball game,
5:15 to go there in the throws of a 13-4 run over the last 4.5 minutes. Here's Siakam with it, shoots on Joel, in the air, back rim, off, long rebound of Hart. Hart with his fifth rebound, Sixers ball. They need to get going. Joel got knocked down again. 15 on the clock, under 5 minutes to go. 10-point deficit. Anobi guards Harden. James outside right. One-on-one. Harden with a step back. Oh, man, they drill him. Embiid gets the rebound. No good. Embiid goes down again. Raptors with the run-out. Raptors in the air with a foul on Chua. Boy, I don't know if that ball was blocked on the Harden shot or whether he was fouled, but it ended up being 2 feet short. And then at the other end, the Yang takes a hard foul on Precious Achiuwa. And Embiid went down. He received the ball. Yeah, Anobi. I guess James just did not get enough on that shot. And Embiid went down. So now the Raptors with Achiuwa at line. He's only got 2 points in the game. 95-85. And he misses the free throw. Again, he had those 2 big free throws that he missed. On the year, just 59%. He got a postseason high Wednesday with 20. He goes 1 for 2 from the line. The Raptors 96, the Sixers 85. So Maxey will bring it across, far sideline. Embiid is there, the Yang screens. Tyrese comes out with a right-hand dribble, back to Joel. Embiid on the wing against Danny Ashok. Thinks 3 guys converge, and they call a travel on Embiid. Joel is out of sync, not on his game. 3 defenders came over, and the walking violation, now the 16th turnover on the Sixers to track his pivot foot. And the crowd with derisive cheers for the Sixers All-Star. Let's go Raptors. Rains down from on high here at Scotiabank Arena. Trent with it. Sixers got to be careful. The lead is 11. Basket here would make it even harder. Here's a long shot by Trent, no good. Well defended by Joel. He gets the rebound. He leads the break. He's got Maxey in front. Joel down the lane. They bump him and a foul. So the Raptors now with their 14th foul. Embiid with the miss. Able to drive it right down the court of the foul. He's shooting 2. So this would make it 96-87. Raptors want this review. Siakam a little indecisive. Nick Nurse who's going to take a timeout. I think the question that they have is, would this be a shooting foul? Boy, when you look at your top player and ask him for a definitive answer, he hedges the action. Here's Joel with the line. He's 2 for 3. And the free throw here catches front rim, but no good. Again, part of the storyline of being playing with a sword. Right thumb, Gordon sword appears to be injured. And he'll shoot the second free throw as the official restoration partner of the Sixers. Belfour, property restoration, keeps Philly going through the toughest of times. Belfour, property restoration, 4:06 to go. Embiid has been in a 10-point game and now a 9-point game. He's got 18 points. Both teams shooting 40%. They've taken 7 more shots, and they've taken 9 more free throws. The Sixers have the edge in threes, 11-7. Raptors ball. They don't have Van Fleet. They're looking to Siakam, who's got it on the left side against the Yanks. 6 to shoot. Siakam driving, turns into a double team. Back on time, Boji and Anobi for 3, and it's good. Huge shot for the Raptors. And that shot right there might send them to Philadelphia for Game 5. They go up 12 with 3:35 to go. Tobias on the right. They block him, knock him down, no call. And the Raptors on the run. Siakam is fouled hard by the Yanks. Tobias has got to be careful. He thought he was fouled. He's in the face arguing with Rodney Mott. And 2 free throws for the Raptors. A 4th quarter in which they led by 3. now they're up by 12 with 2 freebies from the line. Danny Green will come in. And he'll sub Courtney Yang, who fouls out with 9 points in 22 minutes. 99-87. Pascal Siakam, 13 free throws in the game. Beat 5. 99-87. Foul on left, Siakam. Under 3.5 to go. The free throw is good. So the Sixers are going to get it down 13. Siakam 12 of 14 from the line. Game 5 would be Monday night at the Center. Siakam makes a goal. Harden and Maxey. Harrison Green along with Joel. Sixers starters are back out there. Harden's played 40 minutes. He's got 22 points. Maxey on drive. They converge. He puts it up and in. Difficult shot. Floater with the right hand. Tyrese 4 of 12. He's got 11. Sixers cut it to 12. 3:05 to go. Timeout Toronto. Embiid collides with Siakam. And Nick Nurse walking out on running out onto the floor. Siakam was calling timeout. Now Siakam with a finger in the face of Harden, and James slaps it. Danny Malloy and Scott Foster trying to curtail an intense situation. Nick Nurse out at center court. One of his lead assistants, Adrian Griffin, coming out. So they're trying to take a look at this. Scott Foster directly in front of us here. We'll take a timeout. 3:06 to go. They're trying to see whether a hostile act. I would imagine it would be Joel the way he ran into Siakam. We'll be right back after this.
Most people are fine driving with basic tech. But with the 2022 Nissan Rogue, you don't have to be. It offers an anything but basic available head-up display, unlike the RAV4, so you can keep your head up as you look for the next exit route out of basic. Leave basic tech behind with the 2022 Nissan Rogue.
Now buy 3 eligible tires and get 1 for just $1. Or get 0.9% APR financing on the 2022 Nissan Rogue.
Hurry, there's limited availability. Contact your local dealer for inventory information. Shop NissanUSA.com.
2022 Rogue versus 2022 RAV4 based on manufacturer's website. Tire offer available for a limited time. Eligible on select OEM, OEA, and WIN tires only when purchased from and installed by a participating Nissan dealer. APR for well-qualified customers subject to credit approval. See dealer for financing details. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details and important safety information. Tire offer ends 4/30/22. APR offer ends 5/2/22.
They do review it to see if it was a hostile act. They don't call it a hostile act. They call it a dead ball contact. So Siakam was calling time. Joel ran up to him and apparently made contact. Technical foul on Joel. Here's Gary Trent Jr. to the line. Welcome back. 3:06 to go in the game. Toronto with a 13-point lead. One shy their largest lead in the game. Side out, the Raptors have it. Trent Jr. along with Siakam, Young, Achua, and Anunoby. Interesting that Barnes is out there. He's played, but he might be on a minutes restriction. He's at 25 minutes. Sixers need to pitch a perfect game in the final 3 minutes. Siakam with it. Maxey and a B guard. They get a screen. James comes out. Siakam with a shot. No good. Rebound Tobias. 11 rebounds for Harris. Sixers, though, are being out-rebounded by 5. Need a basket at the risk of overstating it. Here's Tobias down low, puts it up and good from the left baseline. Right-hand leader got it on Precious Achua. Tobias with the rebound clutch bucket. Sixers trail by 11, 2.5 to go. Raptors looking to go on the board in this series and make it 3 games to 1. Here's Trent into the lane, underhand scoop. Way too easy. And they're going to win this game. They're up by 13 with 2:15 to go. Gary Trent Jr., 24 in 38 minutes, 8 of 20. Siakam, 34 points in 43 minutes. 2 minutes to go. It's Embiid out top. Joel 7 of 16. And Anunoby and Embiid getting in the shoving match. And he's hit with a tee. So it is getting a little feisty here in Ontario. So Embiid fouled. They're over the limit. And then a technical as well. Maxey will shoot the tee. As Embiid pushed Anunoby and then Anunoby pushed back. And they both kind of back and forth. Joel would have been thrown out if it would have been double tees. One technical, it's on Anunoby. 2 minutes straight up to go. Maxey misses the free throw. So the Sixers come up here to win in overtime Wednesday in Game 3 to take a commanding 3 games lead on league. The Raptors, after a tie score in the first quarter at 24, outscored the Sixers by 5. They actually led by 12, 50 to 38 in the second quarter. Lead by 5 at the half. Sixers rallied back to the 3-point game, but they cannot get any continuity. As Embiid with a free throw, Joel has missed 2 free throws. The crowd roaring, getting on Embiid. 104-91 Toronto. 2 minutes to go, so the Sixers just missed 2 straight free throws. They have 6 more fouls. The Raptors have shot 11 more free throws. And it's a 12-point game with under 2 minutes to go. Siakam with the ball. He's played a game-high 43 minutes. Crowd chanting, "Let's go Raptors," as you may be able to hear. Siakam on a drive. Pass deflected by Danny Green from the near sideline. Achua gets it. Makes a move into the lane. And the layup is good. And 1:35 to go. They're up by 14. Good drive by Achua. Here's Hart with a shot. Great move to get 3. 3-point shot, no. Joel saves the rebound in the corner. Shot clock back at 9. Joel on the back down against Siakam, but a foul on Pascal Siakam. So the Raptors lead 106-92. Doc Rivers bringing in Jaden Springer, Isaiah Joe, Paul Reed, Furkan Korkmaz. Sam Cassell coming up the sideline. And hold on. Eddie Malloy coming over. Sixers got to stay out on the court. Not allowed to change until a free throw is shot in the game. So otherwise the Sixers would have just had a lead and Harden that line. So to the best of our understanding, the time has not been announced, but I believe it's going to be 8 o'clock on Monday at the center for Game 5. Here's Joel's free throw, good. So obviously Embiid's thumb will be a question as he gets treatment late tonight, tomorrow, Monday. He makes a free throw. He's got 20.7 of 60. It was his shooting, but really more than anything, it was his passing. As the Sixers call timeout with 1:23 to go. We'll be right back.
Has been delivering Philly its hometown flavor for just about as long as the 76ers have been around with the NBA. That's 76 years to be exact. Talk about a tasty coincidence. So Hers knows how important this time of year is. When it's the playoffs, you feel it. That buzz, that energy, that thrill to win. It's here once again, Philly. It's time to root for our team, our city. Game time, halftime, overtime. Anytime is the right time to break out the Hers. Hers, official chip of your Philadelphia 76ers.
It's Natalie Eganoff here with some exciting news. The all-new BetParks app is now live. Take it from me, our new BetParks app is everything you want in a mobile casino right in your pocket. It's easy to sign up, fun to use, and faster to win than ever before. And right now, all BetParks users get a $20 casino bonus simply for logging into BetParks. So download the new BetParks app today. Must be 21 plus and in Pennsylvania or New Jersey. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Joel Embiid at the line for the Sixers. Minute 23 to go. Shoot a free throw, then I presume the Sixers are going to take a foul. Paul Reed is waiting for the scores table to come in. Joel makes it. He will finish with 21 points. Siakam will play goes out. And the 76ers with another free throw here in the offbeat for Ochi Anunoby. So Anunoby makes it. And Howe, he comes out. They take a foul. So the Raptors 27 of 34, and it is going to be an 8 o'clock game Monday at the Center. The Sixers playing host to the Raptors. James Harden in the game for the Sixers. Ended up with 3 blocks, one of which was our first block of the game, led by Burks. So the Raptors keep their season alive. Shake Milton was fouled by the pilot. Well, former J-Law player. Pilot just got into the ball game. Played 4 years in Kansas. Shake had 5 points in a row in the early part of the game. Those are his first points since. Bench points favored the Raptors by 12. Second chance points, they were up 8. Fast break points up 11. Here's the time. They go to the corner. 1:05 to go. Watanabe, lefty from Japan, playing George Washington to miss. Sixers with James Stringer, the rookie out of Tennessee. Playing the post most of the year. Paul Reed with his second 3 in the game. So Paul now with 8 points, 4 rebounds, 7 minutes. Well, that boy, if he can add that to his game going forward, that would really be something for his career. Advancing Paul now. Out high Flynn in the lane. He's way short, no good. He may play 4. Game 5 was a drive by Banton, up and good. Out of the Sixers. 33 seconds to go. You don't want to speculate on injuries, but I'd be shocked if Van Fleet, with a hip injury, were able to play on Friday. Who knows how Barnes will recover. I'll tell you, who was incredible in this game was Thaddeus Young. 13 points, 5 more. I think he was a member. 5 points, 5 rebounds. Siakam, brilliant, 34. Siakam, by the way, our independent Blue Cross player of the game. Banton makes the free throws. Raptors with 25 seconds go up 11. Sixers going to lead the series 3 games to 1. They gained a split in Toronto. Springer with it. Good lift on the jumper, but wide to the left. Reed tips it, can't control it. Out of bounds off Watanabe. And Toronto will get it back. The game in Brooklyn tonight as the Nets play host to the Seas. Celtics lead that series 2 games to none. 12.8 to go. Sixers with Korkmaz playing in. And the crowd giving the Raptors a standing ovation, realizing there's a shot by Joe for 3. Realizing this may be the last time they see the Raptors if the Sixers win Game 5, and they're applauding the victory to be sure. Time about to expire. 2 seconds to go. The Sixers knock it away. Buzzer sounds. Final score 110-102. Toronto wins the game. The series now in favor of the Sixers, 3 games to 1. Siakam with 34. Gary Trent Jr. had 24. Young 13. Anunoby had 11. His least effective game. He was 3 of 13. And the Raptors get on the board, keep their season alive. Sixers shoot 42%, so did the Raptors. They got 8 more shot attempts. Sixers made 5 more threes. In the end, they went from the line 28 of 35. They had 5 more rebounds. Turnovers, the big difference in the game. The Sixers had 5 more turnovers. That's one thing. Yep. As we're going to hear from Thaddeus Young. Tom McGinnis. How are you?
What's up, Tom? How you doing?
Man, you played great. Congratulations. What was your thought coming in terms of coming off the bench and trying to make an impact?
Just great energy. The last 2 games, I haven't been myself, and I haven't been able to play in the second half. I just like this as I perform. Whenever I come to the game, just bring, be an impact player and just make sure I bring energy. And just play as hard as I could. I mean, I've played so many times again, so I know it's going to be a battle. I know it's going to be something that's important basketball. So make sure I take care of these young kids.
Vic was was saying that earlier in the series for his players, if you play well, you're going to keep playing. That happened here today for you, right?
Yeah. I mean, I just came out and just went back to that, just bringing the energy, making sure I'm all over the court, preventing the basketball, getting the buckets here and there. But most of all, kind of facilitating and being the point guard as well.
And when you guys win this game and keep your season alive, you're fought now as you head back to Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, that's the plan. That was always the plan. Head back, try to make this series as long as possible, and hope the game will end.
Will you remember a certain ankle break you thought it'd be?
Hey, he said something about that too. He said the same thing to me. These things happen on the course again. I'm sure that's great.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Danny Ishug had a huge smile on his face when he was sharing that. He had a big running basket, and then shortly thereafter, this is in the first quarter, he had a crossover on Joel, and Beat slipped out, and that made the shot. And it was, to be honest, an ankle-breaking moment. Those basketball players celebrate those whenever that occurs. And a huge shot there by Danny Ishug. Again, 13 points, 30 minutes. Barnes played, but had just 26 minutes. But again, I think he might have been under minutes restriction. And we'll see what his status is. Would eventually be ready. But again, Lee, we'll see. They've got to believe he got the only play 15 minutes. But the Raptors, with a big bounce back, keep their season-high victory. They win by 8, 110-102. They had that one sequence where the Sixers turned it over. They got a drive by Anunoby, a big basket by Siakam. And now, with about 8 minutes to go in the game, was the impetus that gave them the cushion that really swung the momentum finally for them with a sense of finality that helped them win the game. Sixers lead the series 3-1. Game 5 Monday in Philadelphia, 8 o'clock at the center. Our post-game coverage continues. This is the 76ers Radio Network.
Find out what channel your team is playing on by going to SiriusXM.com/sports.
Popping ball movement. Pushes ahead to Bogdanovich. Quick release three. Good! And dominating defense. Green weaves in the lane. Now driving at Gobert. Spinning in the cup. Goes to dunk. And is blocked by Gobert. Oh, voters, you should be embarrassed. It's game 4 from downtown Salt Lake City. The Jazz and the Mavericks.
Tip-off is now.
Let's take a real good look and see if Luka's pace benefits the Jazz in the ballgame here this afternoon.
Here's what I want to watch, Ron. Early passing. I went back and rewatched the first part of the game and oversimplified. Donovan went one-on-one twice. Mike Conley went one-on-one twice. And then Bojan Bogdanovic went one-on-one twice. Each got their turn. Let's see if they play as a team to start this game. Rudy Gobert in the white uniform. We'll jump it off in about 50 seconds from now as they push Tip back a little bit to finish up the end of the Toronto game, which just finished. The Raptors 110, Philadelphia 102. Toronto keeps their season alive behind 34 of Pascal Siakam. Joel Embiid tonight with that thumb injury goes 7 of 16 with 21 points. We're about to get underway here. Jazz, back to the wall is a fair assessment. You don't want to go down 3-1 with 2 of the 3 coming up on the road. Howe and Gobert jump. Fitzgerald positions him. Gobert wins the tap as he has much of the series. We're underway. White uniforms. Mike Conley hands to Donovan Mitchell for the first set play of the night. Donovan, guarded by Finney Smith. Tight curl to Bogdanovich. Cut off by Doncic. Right in. Push shot slides off the side of the basket and Doncic rebounds. Doncic, highest usage rate player in the NBA. Does he change the way the Mavericks play? Powell right elbow. He's their center. Doncic comes to get it. Turns the corner. Gets in the lane. Lobs to Powell. Slam dunk. A play that simply had not been a part of their offense without Doncic. Conley right wing, Bogdanovich jabs right, goes left, attacking Doncic's foul in the rim. Luka is not a good defensive player.
And the Jazz will go at him as often as possible. That previous play there by the Dallas Mavericks, Luka got real deep for the lob there to Powell. You're absolutely right. That is something they have not been able to come up with in the first 3 ball games.
Powell's success seems to be dictated largely by being on the floor with Luka. Bogdanovich misses the first free throw. Boyan having a very good series, averaging 25 points a game. First free throw, no good. The second one, good. Here's
First 2 possessions, David, I'm sorry, but I was wondering if they were going to play Luka off the ball. But right now, Brunson is going to bring the ball up the court.
Half court set, they play the slowest pace play during the season with Luka. Luka, mid-block left guard in a 6'1" Conley. Works to the baseline, hangs to the end, pushes up an easy 3-footer. 4-1. Luka's been a star at every stage, and early every time. Conley, left wing, Donovan comes out to Gobert, and they switch it. Now double it, wrap around pass to the corner. Bogdanovich for 3, no good. Rebound, tap the bullet, long outlet to Brunson. Mavericks run. Brunson will stop and pull for 3 and miss. Conley taps the rebound to Gobert. 4-1 Dallas as Donovan sprints across the half court. Tries and fire 3, no good. Donovan started slowly the other night. He misses his first shot. The Jazz have missed their first 3. Generally all pretty good looks. Brunson driving as Conley in the post. Gobert comes over, so he fades back. No good. Donovan rebounds. Conley high-stepping across the half line. Signals to Mike to come get it. Gives it to Conley. Works off a Gobert pick to his right. Rolling is Rudy through the lane. Rotates to O'Neal. Fires a shot and misses. Didn't take one the other night. Rebound to Brunson. Falls to the ground on the rebound.
And that offense is good. I mean, those are good shots. You got to start making them.
Jazz making Doncic work. Picking him up at 94 feet. Bogey with the assignment. Driving Doncic to the basket. Easy layup. And for the first time, Lucas says something to an official. 6-1 Dallas. Conley has picks waiting on each side. He flares to the top to O'Neal. Rotates to Bogdanovich. Ball movement by the Jazz more active today. Donovan pinned on the corner. Retreats out the left side. The step back 3, angle left, no good. Rebound comes down to Finney-Smith. Jazz have missed their first 5, 4 of them threes. Doncic at the top. Doncic, one of the all-time great playoff stat lines in NBA history in this limited playoff time. Turnaround pass to Finney-Smith, catch and shoot 3, angle right, swirls out. Dallas has hit 3 of their first 6. They lead 6-1. Donovan to the front court, hands to Conley, double stagger, right to left. Conley drive, in the lane, floats, misses. Loose ball rebound, Dallas. Jazz have missed their first 6. They're playing tight, baby. Right side, Brunson. Good closeout by Conley. Brunson bumps and backs on the 6-1 Conley, shading him as Gobert. So Brunson takes the left-hand dribble through the lane, pivoting to the basket.